The frustration within the Styles Hunters community as a result of the lack of news and communication about the game and its release is continuing to grow day by day. Almost every comment I get on videos now are comments voicing this frustration, and it's a real shame to see as Styles Hunters is a very good game and it will be even better when it launches. I totally understand and share this frustration though, as I really want the game to come out on Switch so I can stream it for you guys, and of course I want all of you guys to be able to get your hands on it and give it a go as well. At this moment in time, it genuinely feels like it's never going to happen, but obviously it will at some point. But we've now gone a good 2 weeks with radio silence on social media after 10 weeks of consistent posting about the hunters in the game and a few updates in May and June. The thing with a soft launch that I think people forget though is that communication isn't really a thing during this period, and the game releases in what are considered to be small markets. The problem Zynga have though is they're not just soft launching any random game, they're soft launching a game for the biggest franchise in history, so despite them trying to keep things on the down low, it has a huge amount of eyes on it, with some of the Styles gaming community's biggest YouTubers voicing their frustrations and confusions with it fairly recently. I think by now you've heard me bash on about what a soft launch is and why they do it across a number of videos now, but just in case you're still unsure, a soft launch is done to essentially test the game to see the player response and refine the game before global launch. Key things that are looked at during a soft launch period is player retention across a number of days, so essentially how long people stick around for. With Star Wars Hunters, they've so far done 2 major title updates, and that's been every 3 months. The game soft launched in November last year, then got its first major update in February, so 3 months after soft launch began, then 3 months later in May the game got another big update. So my theory is that Zynga are essentially looking at the data for a 3-month period, then adding big features and then testing again. Which means that the next major title update could very well release in August, with hopefully full launch being in November at the latest. Obviously I'd love for Hunters to release even sooner than that, but at this point I really can't see it happening. Another thing that I've noticed as well is that all of the major updates for the game have been in the middle of the month, so if we are going to hear anything in July, which I'm absolutely not expecting, then there's a chance it could be this week. It could of course be a coincidence about these updates being in the middle of the month, or it could not be, it's just always really hard to tell with game developers. If we don't hear anything in July though, then whilst that would be hugely disappointing, my next biggest hope would be that the game will be mentioned in some way during the Zynga Investical at the start of August. The last one we had was in May, and I don't believe there was any mention of it there, but as the game is getting further into its soft launch, you'd expect to hear some kind of news on it fairly soon, especially as a lot of the events and content added in the May update have already been seen and done. For me personally though, I am going to be taking a bit of a step back from YouTube for a bit. If we get Star Wars gaming news, then of course I will report on it as soon as possible, but other than that I'll bring out my Star Wars Hunters update concepts every week, and that'll be it for probably quite a few weeks until I'm back from my holidays, and hopefully hype will start to grow as hopefully we would have had some news. But until then I'm pretty much fresh out of ideas and have lost quite a bit of my motivation, so until that comes back I am just going to be doing 1 video a week for now, and hopefully this video has helped you guys understand a little bit more about soft launch, and I pray we do get some news soon. But that is it from me today guys, thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.